BGG. Still remember where I was standing after the 3-P. Fro was lined up yelling Kobe, but playing Pee-wee. When you know that shoot the freebie right after they tear Achilles.
That coming behind me.
Do you have a ratings goal at the end of the season?
I feel like that I can get into maybe to the 80s this year, maybe 90s that year after that, but my goal is just to keep steadily building. I think I was at a 76. I think that's what I'm at, so get that to 80 and then bump it up and keep going from there.
And now that you're going to be in the game, are you going to play with your player?
Oh yeah, that's all they always. My boy Bernardo, that's all he talks about. Bro, you about to live in 2K22, like, oh my God, you about to.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting broadcasting live, 2K Sport. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Porzingis, Doncic out there with Richardson, and it's Bay in at the 4 spot. And for Minnesota, they've got Edwards. McDaniels is out there with Junior. Then it's Russell, and it's Reed in at the 5 down low. So Dallas will get the first possession. Around the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are going big. If you were a coach at this point, which way do you think you'd lean?
Well, Kevin, I think the best coaches maximize the talent at their disposal. And sometimes a coach philosophically may believe in, I emphasize the three-point line. I want to eliminate all mid-range shooting. I want to get to the restricted area and the free throw line. I mean, to me, I love playing a high-tempo, wide-open floor game. Let's let the players show off all their skill.
And good that time. And the All-Star roster is being named recently. Junior included on that list. And Greg, a great honor for him and his play. He has earned the spot on that All-Star team.
It's been a terrific year for Junior, and the All-Star nod was a given in my book. He means so much to this team with how much he produces. Glad to see that he'll be a part of the All-Star game.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Junior.
Well, this guy's a native of Newark, New Jersey, and he exemplifies, Junior, the grit and grind of his city in how he plays. You talk about hard-nosed, that's Junior.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Releases from 15. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, the Slovenian delivers from deep. Luka Doncic lets his outside shooting set up the rest of his well-rounded offensive game.
There's Russell with the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Bay. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Russell looking it over. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Junior. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Reed. Feeds it to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, this is Junior going into attack mode. Rises up over the D and just throws it down.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision, boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in. Harrison Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Beasley's checked in for Edwards. And Hayes subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Barnes. Bertans grabs the board.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Hayes the pass to Junior. Here's Barnes. Bertans defending. Junior. 1:12 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. And Junior throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Singleton. Defense right on him. Barnes against Bertans. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
35 seconds left to play here in the first. Beasley dishes to Junior. The layup missed.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And stolen by Junior. And here they come. Here's Hayes. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Look on the floor for Minnesota. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Josh Richardson. Travis Bertans out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Terry. And
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Russell kicks to Junior. And the pass to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Doncic against Edwards. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there, and the basket is good.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in
Oh!
My goodness.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, This has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And he makes that one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Mavericks trail by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. Here's Edwards. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Junior. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Junior's got 21.
Boy, the coaching staff has got to love this effort. Junior showing toughness on the interior, gets the job done.
The 3 for Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for Minnesota. It's been an excellent game for him. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
McDaniels is out there with Junior. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Russell. And it's Reed in at the center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here is Doncic. There's the lob to the hoop. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window.
And Junior throws it down. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
But Luka Doncic right now cooking. This guy's got his rhythm, and he's making it hard on the defense.
Pass to Edwards. Down low, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside, Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Minnesota leading by 6. Russell passes to Junior. Back to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around to the inside. And Junior throws it down.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Dallas calls timeout. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Junior kicks to right. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Powell, the pass to Bay. Powell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They get a hand on it. Stolen by McDaniels. Porzingis with the steal. Now Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
See the athleticism of Norman.
Both teams making substitutions here. The Timberwolves have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Free throw good, Edwards. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Edwards against Doncic. Right side, Terry. With 1 on the clock. No good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Norman Powell is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Richardson, and it's Terry in at the 1 spot.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Doncic feeling it out. Porzingis to 2. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Russell against Terry. Junior. That one goes in. Junior's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Doncic outside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Junior.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
Daniels, he's checked in for Hayes. Doncic, no good on the free throw. McDaniels dishes to Russell. He kicks it to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels to the middle. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Junior. Junior's got 14 points here in the second half. And it's Terry with the ball for the Mavericks. And they double up Doncic. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Minnesota leading by 12. Junior the pass to Reed. Poked away. Doncic with the steal. Here's Richardson. Finished off the break. Richardson's got his first points of the game.
Boy, Luka Doncic showing good awareness and quick hands to make the defensive play and then get in transition. Nice.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Richardson against Edwards. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut back down to 10 with the basket from Richardson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
A wide open look here for Terry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Timberwolves leading by 10. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Reed. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 8 here in the quarter.
And this has been Junior's game so far. It's obvious he's not afraid to step up and carry the offense.
It's deflected to the inside. And no good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now the pass to Porzingis. Here's the teardrop. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Doncic.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
Passes to Junior. Timberwolves passing it around. And that one drops for him. Junior's got 39.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Minnesota.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
Doncic with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. To the paint, McDaniels. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 16-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Doncic. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Back to Ingles. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.